I want to show you my characters, right? So I want to show you my characters from the archive so you can have a better visibility. So here is the lady that was out in the last banner and that I didn't take because I didn't have enough primogems. So this is the list of my characters, and we can actually filter by element. So of the pyro element, I have Deya, Toma, Yanfei, Utao, Xinyan, Amber, Chanling, Bennett, and Diluc. The other ones, if they go in any banner, I probably will not pull for them. So if I don't have them, it's not because I wanted them and I didn't take them. It's because I chose that I didn't want them. Because the only characters of all the list that I use, that I leveled up, is Utao. I'm a big Utao fan. She's absolutely amazing. And here we have Changling, that is the one that I was telling you before, that is like the best supporting game probably, and she is given to us for free by the game. And then there is Bennett, that is another 4-star, that is an amazing support and healer. It boosts the party's attack and heals at the same time. Is amazing. Sorry. Then I have the hydro characters that I have are Furina, Neuvillette, Candace, Yelan, Xinkyu, Mona, Tartaglia, and Barbara. Okay. The ones that I use and that I leveled up are only Furina and Neuvillette. Furina is the Hydro Archon. She has a wonderful story as well, very sad. And she's super misunderstood sometimes. So give her a chance and go and listen to her story because she is a great, great person. And also a great character. She's absolutely amazing. I will rate her in the tier list SS. Without a doubt. She's one of the best characters in game right now. Neuvillette is basically, well, I will not say this because this may be a spoiler, so I will not say who he is. Neuvillette is Neuvillette, okay? So he's a DPS and he's a great character. I don't use Candace. I don't find it useful for my current setups. I use Yelan a lot. She's great, and I also love her style. And I don't use Tartaglia and Mona, but I will actually level up Tartaglia sooner or later. He's a very good DPS. Mona is a support that could be good if you don't have either Xinkyu, Yelan, or Furina. So if you don't have any of those, but you have Mona, okay, well, use Mona. Then I have Xinkyu, that is another 4-star, that is part of what is called the National Party, that is composed by Bennett, Xiangling, that I showed you before, Xinkyu, and normally another character that could be the name. I don't use him for this. I don't remember his name. Chongyun. And it's a completely free-to-play party, so it's very easy to obtain these characters, and this is a composition that is very used in the Abyss. But you can use the composition Xinkyu, Changling, and Bennett with any other character, so any other DPS, or if you want, you can use it with the Raiden Shogun, so you can do the National Shogun team, and it's very, very good. So this was the Hydro. Since we are here, let's continue with the Creo. Of those characters, the only ones that I leveled up and that I use is Ayato. Okay, she's great. Sorry, not Ayato, Ayaka. Ayato is her brother. Ayaka is very good. She's a great DPS and one of the best 5-star characters of Creo. I honestly don't like any other character. I like Ganyu, but she's an archer, and I'm a bit. I'm not a super fan of archers. I prefer swords to arrows. Eula is also a very good character, but I don't really prefer the Creo element over other elements, and I will show you which is my best element. As you might have understood, it's Dendro. Dendro and Hydro are my favorite elements. And so only Ayaka is the Creo character that I use. Then we have, as I said, Dendro. Of the Dendro characters, the ones that I leveled up are only Naida and Baizu. I really, really, really want Aleitam. Aleitam is a DPS character that is absolutely amazing. I love him. I really like his aspect, his design. And he's a very strong character. He's powerful, very powerful DPS. But for now, I use pretty much always Baizu. Baizu is a healer and a shielder, so he heals and he shields. So he basically makes you immortal. You cannot die if you have Baizu in your party. He is amazing as a healer. I strongly recommend you take him. I think he is the best healer on the game. But it's also true that I don't have not Kamisato. Oh my god, I always are called. Where is it? Sangonomiya, Kokomi. I don't have Kokomi. So if I had Kokomi, probably I will change my mind on Baizu. But still, I think he is the best healer in the game. Then, of course, I have my Naida. Since the day I got Naida, I've not done a single Abyss without her. She's in every single compositions that I do. She's absolutely amazing. The best character in the game for me. That's my opinion, okay? Check Rosaria birthday voice line. Why? And sorry, I was saying... of the Anemo characters, I must say that I don't really love the Anemo as an element, but there is a character that is an absolute must-have almost for everybody, because you can basically put him anywhere. He's just, for me, the best support of the game, and is Kasua. And Kasua will be one of the promotional characters of the next version. So watch out. If you want to save your Primogems for Kasua, is absolutely worth it. So if you don't have Kasua, but you have Sucrose does basically almost the same that Kasua does. So we can say that Sucrose is the 4-star version of Kasua. So she's quite good. She can do well the swirl reactions that are the reactions that Anemo has with the other elements. So something that I didn't say before is that in this game you have the opportunity to play with different characters with different elements in the same parties, but not only, also the enemies, the foes that you fight, they also have an element. So the thing that you want to do is to compose your team to be able to use the element that the foe is weak to, right? So if you have an enemy that is fire, which element you want to use? It's like Pokemon, right? If it's fire, you want to use water, right? So if you have a pyro character, you want to use an hydro character. If you have a pyro enemy, you want to use a hydro or a cryo, right? So someone that can freeze. And also you want to do elemental reactions between your characters. So You can have a vaporize, for example, if you use fire with water, so pyro with hydro, you will create a vaporize. Every reaction that you make, it's a massive amount of damage to the enemy. So you want to play compositions that are able to do elemental reactions, right? So what is good about Kazuha is that with his swirl reaction, that is the anemo reaction with any other element, and his ultimate ability, you will be able to spread that element for an amount of time all around. So it will basically boost your elemental attacks, and it's amazing. Hello, Digitale. So Kazuha is amazing, but also Sucrose can do almost the same. Of those characters, I actually have the Wanderer that is not bad, but is quite cool for exploration because he can fly, basically. Almost, well, with some limitations, okay? But he can slightly fly. And is very well paired with Faruzan. Faruzan boosts him a lot. So if you want to do an Anemo team with Faruzan and Wanderer and maybe Kazuha and Jin as a healer, you can do it. But I actually prefer other reaction compositions. So we said Anemo, and my electro characters are these ones. Basically, you have all the electro characters minus Yaemiko. And I don't have her because I don't want her. I just don't like her enough to be... If I have her, it's just for collection purposes, but because I like her character. She's quite cool. But I don't like her gameplay at all. So the one that I really love is the Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun is an absolutely amazing character. I will say one of the must-have in every Genshin account, because with her elemental skill, she can put a circle of electro energy, and even when she's out of the field, this electro field of energy can hit and do damage to the enemies. So she's basically doing damage when she's out of the field. So she's amazing. And she can constantly recharge, and she can cause many electro reactions, because every single hit of her circle of energy is actually gonna hit with electro power somebody. So this is why Raiden Shogun is one of the best characters, and I, as Naida, I always use her, and she's great with Naida. She's great with Naida and the Dendro, Electro, Hydro teams that are called Hyper Bloom teams. They are very, very, very good teams. Another very good character, well, Beidou is a shielder and is quite a nice character. I don't need her, let's say, for my team's composition, but she's nice, she's good. Sino is quite a good character. Is many people love Sino, but I don't need him, because for my Hyper Bloom I use actually Haida. If I want to do an overload someday, or any other reaction team with Electro, I will probably level up Sino, but for now I don't feel the need. Kuki Shinobu, I don't have her leveled up because I have Shogun, but she does basically the same that Shogun does, but she's also a healer. So if you have Kuki, you may not need Shogun that much, okay? Well, of course, Shogun is a 5-star. She's way better. But if you are at the beginning and you want to save your Primogens for something else, and you have already Kuki, you probably don't need to have Raiden in your account. Okay, another very good character that I still don't have leveled up is Fischl. Okay, I got Fischl very late. I got Fischl, look, it's September 2023. She just didn't want to come home. It's just, I took too long to get official. And she's quite good. She's quite a good support. So let's move on with, no, Creo I already said, and Geo. This is a very controversial element because basically I don't like any of the characters that are Geo except for Zhongli. Zhongli is the Geo, the Liyue Archon, and he is extremely good because he is a shielder. His shield is the most powerful of the entire game. Okay, so this is the most powerful shield in the game, and if you have Zhongli in your team, you will make sure that you really never die. That this is very, very, very good character. Navia is one of the latest DPS Geo that came out in Fontaine. She's an amazing design. Look at her. Look at the animation. She puts on her sunglasses. She's so cool. I love Navia, and she's an amazing character. Also, the story of Navia is super nice. Navia, in my heart. I love Navia, and she's very good actually. So I'm starting to love the Geo element with Navia. And now, in the next version, we will have a new character that is Kiori, the stylist of Fontaine. So, or actually Liyue. I don't remember if she's from Liyue or from Fontaine. In any case, she's a stylist, and she's Geo. I still don't have any visibility on what will be her role, but I will find out soon, and I will let you know, and I will probably talk about it in a live.